Hello everyone and welcome to the Google Forms with Flubaroo course. This is Module 1. In Module 1 you're going to be creating a new Google form. Upon completion of this module, you will be able to gain access to your Google Drive. You will create a new Google form along with renaming that Google form. You're going to edit the form questions and choose the most appropriate question type. You will be able to share your Google form with other respondents, and you will also be able to view and locate those form responses. Just to give you a little background about Google Forms, Google Forms is a Google app that allows you to conduct surveys, administer quizzes, and collect any other important information you desire. Over the course of 3 modules, you will learn all the basic skills that will allow you to create a Google form, collect the responses, and analyze the collected data. Lesson 1, which is this lesson, will guide you through accessing Google Forms using your school district Google account. Since you are going to be using your school district account information, you will see certain options throughout each module that are customized just for Arlington Independent School District. Are you ready to begin your Google Form experience? Great! Your Google Forms experience can only begin when you log into Google using your school district Google account. Just a note, a very important note, please do not use your personal Google account information throughout this course. You will need access to your Active Directory username in order to log into the school district Google account. When signing into Google, your email will be your Active Directory username at aisd.net. And if you have never changed your Google password, your password should be your Active Directory username plus AISD. Click the Sign In button. Once logged in, you will access Google Forms through your Google Drive. To get to your Google Drive, first click on the Apps icon that's located in the top right corner, and then select the Drive icon. Creating a new Google form can be performed within 3 simple steps. The first step is to click the bright red New button, and a drop-down menu will appear. Next, locate the More option towards the bottom of the menu and select Google Forms. You will notice that a new tab opens in your browser, taking you to your new Google form. Click on that tab. You are now ready for a title. Naming your Google form is another simplistic task. By default, all new forms are automatically named Untitled Form until you rename it. Untitled Form is displayed in 2 locations. One in the top left corner of the page and on the actual form in the middle of your screen. So which location renames the document? In order to rename the entire form, you will use the Untitled Form in the top left corner. This is the official name for your form when accessing it from your Google Drive. The Untitled Form in the center of the page only renames the title that is shown to your respondents when they view your form. So let's go ahead and give your form a new name. Click on the Untitled Form in the top left corner. Enter a new name for your form and click OK. You will see your new form name in the top left corner. Renaming your form can be done at any time by following the same steps. To edit a question on your form, you can either click on the question or click on the edit icon. There are three main edits that can be made to all questions on a Google form: editing the question title, help text, and question type. Question title is where you would type the question you want your respondents to answer. Help text is where you would put any additional information or instructions pertaining to a question that you would like your respondent to view. There are 9 different types of questions available from the drop-down menu that your respondent can answer, including text, paragraph text, multiple choice, checkbox, choose from a list, scale, grid, date and time. Lastly, providing answers will wrap up our editing options. Now let's take a closer look at the various types of questions. Google Forms offers 9 different question types to include in your form depending on the type of information you desire to collect from your respondents. When selecting text as your question type, the respondents can provide a short answer. When selecting paragraph text, your respondents can provide longer answers. When selecting multiple choice as your question type, respondents can select one option from among several. When selecting checkboxes, respondents will select as many options as they like to answer your question. When selecting choose from a list, respondents will select one option from a drop-down menu. When selecting scale as your question type, respondents will rate something along a scale of numbers. For example, maybe 1 to 5. When selecting grid as your question type, respondents will select a point from a 2-dimensional grid, kind of like a lyric scale. And when you select date as your question type, respondents will use a calendar to pick and enter a date. And when selecting time as your question type, respondents will select a time, either a time of the day or a duration of time. Now we're going to move on to how to share your form with your respondents. The whole purpose of creating a Google form is to receive, collect, and analyze information. The only way to collect information is to make people aware of the form you have created. Google Forms automatically creates an URL for each form created. All you have to do is share the link with your respondents. There are 2 ways to share your form's link. The first way is by using the Send Form button that's located in the top right corner of the screen, directly below your email address. Once you click the Send Form button, another window will appear with the link to share. Highlight and copy the link to share and paste the link in an email, document, web page, or text for your respondents to view. To copy the link, highlight the link, right-click on the link, and select Copy from the menu. Click Done to return to your form. The second option for sharing the link to your form is through the View Live Form button. Once you click on View Live Form, you will be directed to your live Google form. This is what your respondents will see when they click on your form's link. Highlight and copy the link in the address bar at the top of the web page and paste it into an email, document, web page, or text for your respondents to view. Return to your Google Form tab to continue editing. Now that respondents can access your Google Form through the form link, once the form is submitted, where does the information go? The responses to your Google Form is located on a separate Google Sheet. This response sheet is automatically created when you created the Google Form. To view the response sheet, click the View Response button. You will be directed to a separate spreadsheet in a new tab. All of your form responses will automatically appear in the spreadsheet immediately upon submission.